Good morning and welcome to PNW Athletics Today. I am Rick Costello, Director of Athletics and the host for this show. Welcome back to PNW Athletics Today for the 25-26 athletic season. We have an outstanding show ahead featuring student athletes and coaches from our women's and men's soccer program. But before we meet our special guests, let's go inside the Pride. PNW Athletics is 23 sports and 530 student athletes. Those marks are historic, all-time highs. We are in our 9th year of NCAA competition. And I got to tell you, this is the first year for flag football. We have over 20 women recruited for our new roster of flag football. We're so excited to provide additional opportunities for female student athletes. Flag football is growing exponentially across the country. There's over 5,000 girls playing flag football in the state of Illinois. There is now 79 high school teams in the state of Indiana. The NFL is into flag big time. It'll be in the 2028 Olympics. So come out and check out flag football at Purdue Northwest under the leadership of Coach Micah Lowe. So excited about flag football. Well, last year was a historic year for the Pride. Academically, we had just an amazing year. We had our 19th consecutive semester over a 3.0 GPA. As you look at the graphic on the screen, we had a 3.35 cumulative spring GPA. Our top 5 teams, women's tennis with a remarkable 3.77 cumulative GPA, softball 3.73. 11 of the softball players were honored, and they finished 11th in the nation out of 285 schools with their GPA of 3.73. Women's soccer, who we'll meet in a little bit, had a 3.63. Volleyball 3.60, and then men's soccer, representing our men's team, was in at 3.59. So we are students first, athletes second here at Purdue Northwest, and we had an amazing 97% retention rate. That tells me that our students are having just an awesome experience in the classroom, and they are having just incredible experiences in competition. So congrats to our faculty, staff, and our coaches. Athletically, we also had a historic year last year. If we take a look at our inside the numbers graphic, you'll see that it was the first season of Stunt. We had just an amazing year under the leadership of Madison Samples and Marshall Smith. We also had our NCAA tournament experience for tennis. It was their first time in the NCAA tournament, and that was fantastic. Congrats to Sel Hepper and her team. 2 track and field champions. We had 3 hockey players represent Team USA and Purdue Northwest at the World University Games in Torino, Italy. Esports, under the leadership of Coach Shadow, won 3 esport championships. They finished with a national ranking of number 12 in the country. Our Division I ice hockey program went to the Sweet 16. Another fabulous year for Coach Carl Trozine and the Division I ice hockey program. We had over 500 student athletes competing on 23 teams, and our D2 hockey team had a great year as well with an all-time high 21 victories. So just a fabulous season last year for the Pride of Purdue Northwest. This week, not this weekend, but Saturday, September 13th is Sports Fest. Sports Fest presented by Laborers Local 41. We appreciate all their great support, and a big shout out to Scott Sparks for the Laborers Local 41 support. So Sports Fest, Saturday, September 13th over at Dowling Park. Will be just a great time, a family fun event, all kinds of great food and fun and games. Leo the Lion will be there. Our cheerleaders will be out. Our dance team. There'll be a DJ with all kinds of great music. Corporate champions that will be in the house will be Byway Brewery serving up some of their great food. Pepsi, Purdue Federal Credit Union, Domino's, Rush Physical Therapy, ROTC, South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority will have their big mobile billboard out there. Big thanks to Phil Talon. Play It Again Sports, our newest corporate champion, and Bibby Bop will all be out at Sports Fest. Come on out, get a T-shirt, have a great time. It's a big black and gold carnival. Sports Fest, Saturday, September 13th at Dowling Park. All of our outdoor sports will be in action: baseball, softball, women's and men's soccer, women's and men's tennis, flag football will be in action, and then right next door at the Cube, our 2 ice hockey teams will be playing. So a lot of fun, and a big thanks to Laborers Local 41. All right, all the action for the Pride starts this afternoon. Women's soccer kicks it off for the Purdue Northwest athletic teams this fall with a game at 1 o'clock at Dowling Park versus Quincy. Men's soccer is the second end of the doubleheader today at 4 o'clock. They take on the Lewis Flyers. Again, soccer action this afternoon at Dowling Park. Our volleyball team kicks off their action tomorrow at the McKendree tournament. They take on the University of Missouri St. Louis, and then they will be in action all weekend taking on Minnesota Duluth and McKendree. Men's and women's cross country gets going tomorrow as well at the Lewis Invitational. Go check them out under our new head coach, Zach Hoover. Saturday, women's soccer back in action at Dowling Park against Truman State. And then Sunday, to end up the weekend, men's soccer in action versus Quincy, 12 o'clock at Dowling Park. So we are rocking and rolling here. All the action starts today. Looking forward to a great year by our student athletes. And then also want to share that our Chancellor's Golf outing is Monday, September 22nd at beautiful Sand Creek Country Club. We have over 112 golfers registered right now. Sure to be a beautiful day. Come on out for our scholarship fundraiser. All proceeds go to student athletes scholarships. So the Chancellor's Golf outing is Monday, September 22nd at Sand Creek Country Club. We are looking for some sponsors. We're looking for some more foursomes and some whole sponsors. Sure to be a great day for the black and gold. Come on out there and hit the ball around the course with Chancellor Holford and Chancellor Emeritus Dworkin. And I'd like to just say a big thanks to our corporate champions for all their support of Purdue Northwest athletics. It takes a village. Big thanks to Domino's, Byway Brewing Company, Purdue Federal Credit Union. One of our newest corporate champions, Play It Again Sports. Back in the fold is Buffalo Wild Wings, MJ Polish Deli, People's Bank. Big thanks to Ben Bucknowski. Laborers Local 41, again, our presenting sponsor for Sports Fest. Crazy Kaplan, Kyle Dempsey State Farm, right down the street here. House of Pizza, Danny Zunica, right next to Kyle Dempsey, right down the street here on Indianapolis Boulevard. Monosol, Signature Transportation, Courtyard Residence Inn and Fairfield Inn, Hampton Inn, Holiday Inn, and Home 2 Suites, all right across from Dowling Park on the Borman Expressway. Langle's Pizza, Corellis, South Shore CVA, again a shout out to Phil Talent. Lithographics, Hammond Machine Works, Big B Coffee. Get your 10% off. Show your PNW ID right down the street here on Indy Boulevard in Highland. Big B Coffee, 10% off for all Purdue Northwest faculty and staff. Miller Pizza, Reith Riley, Wintrust, NIPSCO. Big shout out to Rick Kalinsky. Pepsi, Strack Van Til. Big thanks to Jeff and Sean Strack for all their support. Bibby Bop, Spark Marketing, Rush Physical Therapy, and Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana, and Dr. Kinesic, just a few of our corporate champions. If you'd like to support the pride of Purdue Northwest with a corporate sponsorship, please call me, Rick Costello, at 219-989-2540. All right, that's our opening segment. We'll be back in just a few moments to meet our student athletes and coaches from our women's soccer program. right, welcome back to Purdue Northwest Athletics Today. I am Rick Costello, Director of Athletics and the host for this show. I am joined in studio by head coach Mary Whistler. Good morning, Mary. How are you?
Morning, Rick. How are you?
I am doing great. A little chilly day, right?
Absolutely. Beautiful, though.
And student athletes Sarah Scaling. Hi. Good morning. And RK Ajami. Good morning. All right, little chilly. We were talking a little bit before. You like the chilly weather for soccer, right?
Yes, that's true. Very true.
All right, RK, you're good with the little chill?
Yeah, when it's too hot, I sort of die, so
All right, okay.
Cold is good.
I've seen it.
I was saying to them earlier, Mary, that soccer goes through all the weather temps here in Northwest Indiana. You start, it's really hot. By the time November rolls around, it gets pretty cold.
Absolutely, and the goal is to be playing in December, so
Yes.
you brace for it, yeah.
A little snow on the field, and we're
You know
playing.
what I mean?
Yes, I like that. Okay, so Coach Whistler, you're in your fourth season leading Purdue Northwest women's soccer. Last year was phenomenal. Just a big step forward. You got to be so pumped what happened last year.
Yeah, it was really nice to see the building blocks, that we've kind of put together the first 2 years, which were, really difficult, but investing in our really young players and now, in year 4, watching those players we invested in, grow to be incredible leaders and also just players on the field.
So most wins in a season last year, most GLIAC wins last year, a record set in assists with 18. The defense was spectacular, only allowed 18 goals. So, you've done such a phenomenal job just developing the culture, the chemistry. You got to be really excited about starting the season today.
Thanks, Rick. I am, but the bar was low, and so we still have so much we want to accomplish, and it's great to see your work pay off by starting to achieve program first. So that was last year, which was really cool, and now it's kind of seeing where we can really take this thing, and that's this year.
That sounds good. Okay, so Sarah Scaling joins us, a junior business major from Dexter, Michigan. You are captain for the second year in a row. That's got to be just an amazing leadership opportunity.
Oh yeah, it's such an honor. I love this team. I couldn't ask for a better team.
Center back, started all 19 games last year. 2024 all GLIAC honorable mention. So the two of you are the reason that defense was so strong.
Yeah, I think growing and playing with RK has definitely been a super, super fun experience, and just so good for us. I think it was super awesome the way we clicked on the field. And then even just in our personal lives too, we're really good friends, so it's really fun.
Got to be excited about kicking the ball off today at 1 o'clock at Dalek Park.
Yeah, can't wait. So excited.
RK, you join us, a sophomore bioscience major from Dearborn, Michigan. Mm-hmm. You were the 2025 PNW Female Freshman Student Athlete of the Year. Yep. Congratulations. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's also just an honor, to be named that because there's so many great athletes out there, especially in the school. So, yeah, it was definitely an honor to be named that.
So, also a center back, started 18 of 19 games last year. You got to be looking forward to getting it rocking and rolling this afternoon.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'm ready to kill it.
All right. So the defense, you guys probably go in. Is there a goal each game, clean sheet?
Well, that's always the goal no matter what. But, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. All right. Excellent. All right. So, ladies, take us back in your journey a little bit. Sarah, how'd you get started in soccer?
I started playing before I can remember. At first, I guess when I was really young, I wanted to be a ballerina. Okay. And then they put me in soccer, and I just love to compete. And so I fell in love with the sport then. And then I started playing club, and then now I'm here. So,
All right. RK, how did you get started soccer?
About the same thing for
ballerina
me.
Ballerina as well?
Not the ballerina part. I remember filling out one of those papers in elementary, what do you want to be? And mine was a famous football player. So, yeah, since a young age, I think my parents, around 4 or 5, I was put into co-ed soccer just to keep me active as a baby. And then I killed it, and now I'm here. So, yeah, my love for the game has definitely grown.
Yeah, talk about your love for the game. You spend so much time with soccer.
Yeah, I do, yeah. I mean, it's just grown throughout the years. I used to play with my twin sister, and that was great to see us like grow, and she definitely helped really escalate that love of the game for me. So yeah, it's just been great. It's a great like outlet for me as well. Yeah.
So having a twin on the field, I bet the opposition never knew which one was which, right?
Well, we never looked at like I also I also wear the hijab and she doesn't. So she also played goalie, but yeah, it was a great experience to be able to play with my sister for so long.
Sarah, what do you love about the game?
Yeah, my dad and my sister both played, and so I kind of grew up like learning from them and learning from my sister. I always looked up to her. And then when I started playing, I just found that like it was an outlet for me, and it was a way that I can compete. Again, I love to compete. So yeah, it was just really that like grounding for me that I needed.
So you mentioned family. Who's the best player in the family?
I don't know. I
She's going to be a
think
good politician, Mary.
It's like, just say it.
I would say that like I've definitely taken it the farthest. So yeah, but they are my biggest supporters, and so I love that.
All right, let's get to know you guys a little bit better with our rapid fire section, okay? Sarah, favorite ice cream?
Cookies and cream.
Okay. Favorite food?
I gotta say pasta.
All right. Favorite movie?
Ooh, favorite movie. I don't know. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. I really like Zootopia.
All right. Okay. I've never seen it, so I'll just go with it, okay?
It's funny, Eddie and Yas were watching that yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
If you could travel anywhere across the world, where would you go?
Oh, good question. I'd probably say Greece.
I was just there this summer, and it is spectacular.
Amazing.
So I completely agree with that. If you wore another number on the field, what would it be?
It would be 18. That was my dad and my sister's number.
Oh, very nice. And if you played another sport, what would it be?
Basketball. I played in high school for a couple years and loved it.
We're going to have to tell Coach Ford about it, right?
Don't do that.
Okay, RK, your turn. Favorite ice cream?
Also cookies and cream.
All right. Favorite food?
Sushi.
All right. Favorite movie?
Probably any rom-com. I'm a sucker for those. Yeah.
Okay. Travel. Where would you go?
I would say Korea or Japan because I love K-dramas. Like, I watch those all the time. Or probably Palestine because I'm Lebanese Palestinian, and that's the one place I haven't been yet.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Very nice. Number that you would wear?
I would wear 32. I wore that throughout high school because that was my dad's number. But right now I wear 18 because that was my mom's number. So, yeah.
So you've mentioned your father twice now, so we got to get him out of that Michigan gear when he comes to a Purdue Northwest game.
Yeah, he's always in that. I've made sure that he's bought multiple like sweaters, though. He'll start wearing them, don't worry.
All right, there you go. And another sport you would play?
Basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach Ford should be recruiting PNW Athletics
Rick,
today.
I don't know what you're trying to do to me.
All right, let's see how well you know your coach. All right, what do you think Coach's favorite ice cream is? This is a competition between the two of you here, so we're keeping score.
Cookie dough.
All right.
I was going to say cookie dough
All
as
right,
well.
and the answer is?
Oreo.
Oh, all right.
Everyone wrong's a sprint.
All right, everyone wrong is a sprint. Okay. Her favorite food.
Pizza.
All right.
Chipotle.
All right.
I would actually say pizza and Chipotle. So.
All right,
Nice.
so it's 1-1 here.
Yeah, that's
okay.
brilliant.
Favorite movie.
Movie.
Oh, Twilight.
Twilight.
I don't know. Probably also Twilight then. I'll just go with
Okay,
Sarah's answer.
Twilight's like my guilty pleasure, but I'd go with Mean Girls. Mean Girls is a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
But
Mean
you
Girls.
guys, they're not wrong, but they're not right.
Okay, so we're not giving it to him. It's
Yeah.
still tied here, 1-1.
Good job, though, you guys.
Travel. Where would Coach Whistler go if she could go anywhere in the world?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe like Australia.
Okay, we got Australia on the board.
Maybe like Italy.
All right,
Ooh,
the answer
Italy's
is.
I'd say
good.
Europe. Anywhere in Europe, I am
All
obsessed.
right.
So Italy would be the winner.
Sarah
Okay.
gets all right, she's up 2-1
Long plane
here.
flights.
We got 2 questions left. What number do you think Coach Whistler would wear if she could pick any number?
Oh no, I don't know.
I could see her as like a 13 or maybe a 21.
All right, sounds like 13 we're going with.
Okay, I'm going to go with 10.
All right, and the answer is?
8 the great.
8 the great. Okay, this is the final answer, or final question here. Okay, Sarah's up 2-1. What sport would Coach play if she's not playing soccer? I can tell you guys didn't prep ahead of time the way you're thinking about this, so that's
I'm going to go with basketball.
all right.
Actually, basketball. I saw her in that,
right,
staff
that's
game.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
staff
she killed that.
basketball
She was
I was
real to deal.
terrible at basketball. I'd probably say flag football now that it's emerging.
All
I think
right.
I would have done that.
Okay, all right.
No doubt.
Sarah, you get the dub. All right, so
okay.
Good try.
I don't know how many sprints. Were you keeping track of the sprints at the
No.
Okay.
It's game day.
All right, Coach, what do these fine women mean to your program?
Honestly, as much as they're great soccer players, they're really incredible people. So just really honored to have them help me build this program, and it's the personalities they have and their kindness, their genuineness that has helped me recruit quality student athletes. So just really thankful for who they are and who they're becoming, and thank you for asking because
Oh, that's
I appreciate
wonderful.
them greatly.
That's wonderful. Sarah, why Purdue Northwest?
So I first heard of Purdue Northwest through the recruitment process, and then on my visit here, I think Mary just sold it to me. She talked about soccer like I hadn't heard before, just like the competitiveness, but also the care that goes into student athletes, and that I'd be valued as a person and a player, not just a player, and that holds true to this day. So I think Mary really was the reason that I believed in this program and wanted to come here.
Well done, Coach.
I made her say that.
RK, why Purdue Northwest?
I would have to backpack off Sarah. I would say from my first phone call with Coach to my first visit here, I just knew that Mary and Nikki were coaches that I could trust. I really did believe in their plan and their goal that they had. And especially as a Muslim American, I wanted to make sure that I would be accommodated for and everything. And Coach Mary and Nikki have done nothing but that, and I'm so appreciative to them. But yeah, definitely Coach Mary and Nikki.
That's great to hear. Wonderful to hear. And what stands out about Purdue Northwest? What's that one thing that's really special to you, RK?
As a university, probably the ability to get that one-on-one connection with my professors. Still getting that Purdue degree, but also being able, if I'm having trouble in class, to go to my professors after to make that connection. That'll help further when I go further into college or further in my life. Yeah.
Sarah, what stands out about PNW?
Yeah, I would say the same thing, really, the one-on-one learning with the professor. And then as a business student here, I've actually got a lot of hands-on experience working with real startup businesses. There was a class that I had with Professor Alexandra Moran, actually in this building, where we helped start the PNW Big Sell competition, which was a startup competition for entrepreneurs. So that was really cool to work directly with the startups.
Oh, that's great. Are you going to be winning that competition here in the future?
I don't know. We'll see.
All
We'll see.
right.
If I have a good idea, yeah, maybe.
All right. Good luck. Good luck. So let's talk a little soccer here. Coach, 4 home games to open the season. That's awesome.
I
Good
love it.
scheduling.
Thank you. Doesn't look so good in 26, but we'll worry about that next year.
All right. So we got Quincy today, Truman State on Saturday. Lewis comes to visit next week, and then Winona State for Sports Fest.
Yep. I'm excited. It's going to be a good conference. It's a good out-of-conference schedule that will really show us what we're made of going into conference.
And Sports Fest is always a
Love it.
spectacular event and a great turnout.
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite events that we do, and he does not pay me to say that. It's actually a really good time. The vibes are incredible. The weather always shows up for us. The food's great. Yeah.
How is it as an athlete to participate in Sports Fest, ladies?
It's a lot of fun. I think my first year here, I was really surprised at how exciting it was and the environment. It's fun to see all the families and friends and our fellow student athletes out there. It's really cool.
RK, what do you remember from Sports Fest last year? I know you were a freshman, and it was game 1 or 2.
It was also very surprising because I had no idea what was going on. There were just games in between. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, I'm excited to see flag football play. I know that they're playing in our halves.
You're not
like,
watching.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But, yeah. Well, they're playing during the men's, right?
Okay.
Okay.
That's what she meant. That's what she
Yeah,
meant.
that's what I
meant. Okay, so the GLIAC, always a tough slate. Tell me about what to expect with the GLIAC this year.
Oh my gosh, we got new coaches, but I mean, honestly, the GLIAC just it's tough, and with the transfer portal being as wild as it is, and D1 cutting down rosters, there's some really great players that filtered into D2, and I know the GLIAC they cleaned up a lot of really quality players, so every game will be a battle from top to bottom. There's nobody easy on the schedule.
You return an experienced roster. I believe 3 new players this year, a total of 27 on the team. So that experience has got to help.
Absolutely. I'm really excited about that. Everything was so new my first 2 years, so it's nice, or first 3 years even. So nice to settle in and know my players going into the season. So I'm excited.
Excellent. Sarah, what can we expect today from Quincy?
New coach.
Yeah. New coach. Honestly, they're going to be a good competition. I think we're going to match up and hopefully come out with a win. But I'm just excited to compete today. I know that they're going to play us hard. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Clean sheet today, RK against Quincy?
Definitely, yeah.
All right. Love the confidence on the defense.
Don't show them that clip.
All right. Well, I really appreciate you joining me here on the show. I wish you the best of luck this year. It's going to be just thrilling to watch you guys kick it off today, and I think it's going to be a wonderful season. A little cold in December when we're playing, but we'll deal with wearing shorts in December if we're playing in the NCAA tournament, right?
You got it. I hope so.
All right. Very good. Thanks again for being on the show.
Thanks for having us, Rick. Great time.
Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
That ends this segment of the show, and we are going to transition over to men's soccer in a few moments.
I can't help it if I'm popping, see them watch like I feel fabulous.
Welcome back to Purdue Northwest Athletics today. I'm Rick Costello, Director of Athletics and the host for the show, joined in studio by Luke Dunn, head coach of men's soccer. Luke, how are you this morning?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And Rami Hassan Zantut of our men's soccer student athlete. How are you, Rami?
Brilliant. How are you?
All right. And Zach Batista, men's soccer student athlete. Good morning, Zach.
Good morning.
All right, a little chilly out there today, guys. You good with the weather for today's game?
I
Good
think
with
so.
any weather.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're good with any weather.
Any weather.
Yeah, we'll play in
All right.
any conditions.
So we were just talking about with Mary, Coach Mary from women's soccer in December when it's going to be snowing. You're okay playing with that?
Yeah, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. So.
I love it. All right. So, Coach, you're in your third year leading Purdue Northwest men's soccer. 2023, you led us to a remarkable season, our first and only GLIAC tournament championship. That's always got to be a special highlight in your career.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that here was a goal coming in, and I think for all coaches is a goal, so it was great to achieve it, but that was a while ago now, it feels like. So certainly want to get back to that and continue our winning ways.
So the last 2 years, a 2-year stretch, 17 wins. That's the best ever in our 9 years as a Division II men's soccer program. Last year, a little injury plagued.
Yes.
So you got to be excited to start the season today against Lewis.
Yeah, 100%. And no real injuries so far that have affected the team, which is great because when you're healthy, you're always much better. So have been really excited about how the teams look so far, and hopefully they can continue to play the way they've been.
You know what they say, the best players are available players.
That is very, very true.
Yes,
very
indeed.
True.
All right, Rami from Folsom, California, a senior civil engineering major. Last year, you transferred to us from Folsom Lake College, played in 16 games with 10 starts, 3 goals, and 4 assists. It's so great to have you on the program because we had 2 defenders in the last segment. We got another defender sitting next to you, so we got somebody that likes to score goals around here.
Yeah, it's just a passion of mine. I love to put the ball in the back of the net, and that's why I'm here. So.
All right, you got to be excited for season number 2 with Purdue Northwest starting this afternoon at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm absolutely ecstatic. Lewis is always a great opponent, and should be a brilliant game.
All right. Zach Bautista joins us, junior accounting and finance major from Bloomington, Illinois. Zach, you've played in 32 career games with Purdue Northwest, 27 starts. You were on that team, that 2023 team as a freshman that won it all. Again, that's always got to stand out as a highlight, right?
Oh, definitely is. I don't think I'll ever forget about that game. But like Coach said, it's kind of in the past. We just got to keep looking forward.
Exactly. And so you serve on our Student Athlete Advisory Committee as the treasurer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Second year in a row. And then you're also getting involved with Team Impact. Tell me about these leadership opportunities.
Yeah, so, I mean, being an accounting student, I think being the treasurer of some student organization is always really good for the future. But I was kind of recruited into SAC by one of my previous teammates, and then had the opportunity to get onto the executive board, and then I just kind of jumped on that one. And then Jordan DeGao on the hockey team is a Team Impact fellow, and he's the one that kind of talked to me about becoming a fellow myself, and I thought it was a really great opportunity as well.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity to work with those less fortunate, and hockey has done that for the last number of seasons, so that'll be great if men's soccer gets involved in that activity as well. So you got to be pumped up to start the season today. As a defender, is the goal a clean sheet when we go out? Is that the goal?
Yes, every time.
Okay. Taking on a Lewis team that's receiving votes.
Well, I mean, they're receiving votes. I think we probably should be receiving votes, but that doesn't really matter to us. I think we're just going to go out there and try and play our best and hopefully end up with the result.
Love it. Awesome. Okay, so let's get to know you guys a little bit better. Rami, how'd you get started in the sport of soccer?
It was, wow. Honestly, I was around like 10 months old, and before I could even really walk, I'd take like 1-2 steps, kick something, and then fall down. Like, it'd either be like, shoot, a water bottle, even a freaking fence, or anything like that. And then one day, I was at my aunt's house, and my parents thought it was like a cute quirk when I was younger, and they're like, oh, he's going to grow out of it. Then my aunt had a dog, the Chihuahua, named Princess or Princesa, and my parents were watching me. I got up, I looked at my parents, I looked at the dog. They knew what was coming. It was an accident. I got up and I kicked the dog, and my parents were like, oh my God, like this is really bad. Like we need to channel his energy into something. So they got me like this little Winnie the Pooh ball that I loved and I still have back home to keep for memories. And ever since then, like, from around like the age of 1 to 4, I just loved to kick stuff, and then at 4, like I started to join my first team. So
All right.
Yeah.
What do you love so much about the sport?
on a personal level, in terms of like me actually playing the beautiful game, I love to put the ball in the back of the net. Like you said, like there's no other feeling in the entire world than scoring a goal, whether it's a last minute winner, a tap in, a bicycle kick, anything. Like just putting the ball in the back of the net and celebrating with my teammates is absolutely brilliant. On a worldwide like scale, connecting with other people through football is like amazing. Like over the summer, I met this guy. He's from Brazil, didn't speak a lick of English, and we connected. He was my best friend over the summer, and it was only because we just both loved to play and would always smile. And he even gave me a shirt.
Soccer's an international language, that's for sure.
It is, for sure.
Zach, how'd you get started in soccer?
Well, I was like a lot of kids when they were younger. I played a whole bunch of sports, and I definitely wasn't good at a lot of them. I was definitely better at soccer, so maybe that's part of it. But I think like the main reason why I got started into soccer was my sister. I'm the youngest of 3, so she played soccer all throughout high school, and so I'd always go to her games, watch her play at tournaments and all that stuff. And so being the youngest, I always wanted to be better than them. So I think that's kind of what got me started into it.
Who's the best soccer player in the family?
Me. Definitely me.
Just puts it right out there. I like that.
Yep. Good confidence.
What do you love about the game?
I think what I love about it is just the excitement and thrill that you have while playing. Like whether it's my teammates are all getting really excited for me when I make a slide tackle, or again going back to the 2023 conference tournament final when we won, and seeing everyone rush the field after that final whistle blew. Like the thrill of that is like never ending, and I'll always remember that.
That was so cool. I'll never forget that myself. When everybody jumped the fence.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, let's get to know you guys a little bit better with a little rapid fire. Rami, favorite ice cream?
Strawberry.
Favorite food?
If we're talking about overall back home, my mom makes amazing enchiladas. Here, chicken nuggets.
Okay. What's your favorite movie? Would that be McDonald's chicken nuggets?
No,
Ooh.
Tyson chicken nuggets.
Okay.
Put them in the toaster oven.
All right.
Amazing. Favorite movie? Black Panther.
All right. That's a good one. Travel. Where would you travel to if you could go anywhere across the world?
Lebanon.
Okay. Number that you would wear?
1.
All right. Number 1. I
Yeah.
like the confidence. Another sport that you would play if you were not playing men's soccer?
When I was younger, I got into karate, and I really liked it. I would like to do kickboxing, probably.
Okay. Very good. Zach, favorite ice cream?
Cookies and cream.
All right. Favorite food?
Tacos probably.
Okay. Favorite movie?
It's probably a tie between Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Where would you travel to if you go anywhere across the world?
The Philippines.
Okay. Number that you would wear?
Ooh. Probably number 8.
Okay. All right. Mary, Coach Whistler said that 8 is great, she said. Sport that you would play if you were not playing soccer?
Probably baseball. Shout out to my dad for coaching me when I was younger. He'd probably be the happiest man on earth if I was playing baseball.
All right. Okay. What position?
Probably pitcher.
Okay. Excellent. All right. This is a competition. We want to see how well you know Coach Dunn here. Okay. This is a competition, Rami. All right. So don't. Let's go here. All right.
I'm locked in, Rick.
All right.
I'm locked in.
Very good. What do you think his favorite food is?
Chipotle.
All right. Zach?
Pizza.
Pizza. The answer is?
Steak.
All right.
I mean, if it's
offer
a steak
steak.
burrito, I
They
guess.
offer
it's
steak.
not-
They do offer
Oh,
steak
for
burrito.
we got to be exact here.
Oh, my
All right.
gosh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, lock
His
in, lock
favorite
in.
ice cream.
Butter pecan. I don't know.
All right.
Chocolate.
All right. The answer is?
Cookie dough.
All right. You guys are
my
0 for 2.
No.
We got to start bonding, spend some
Okay,
quality
okay.
time with
No,
Coach
we're
here.
locked in.
All right.
now.
What is his favorite movie?
Snow White?
Oh, right. Frozen.
Frozen.
I haven't watched a movie in about 2 years. It's ruled by my daughter, but I'd probably go Toy Story.
Okay.
That's a popular
Hey,
one
we're
right
kind
now.
of close, you
And
know?
it's
Like,
good.
No, we're not.
okay.
The Disney movie route.
Yeah,
You're
Disney
at least
movie route, you
somewhat-
know?
All
somewhat
right.
close.
Let's go to travel. Where would Coach travel to, Rami, if he could go anywhere?
I don't see you leaving Indiana. Let's see. England.
Zach?
Italy.
And the answer is?
Portugal.
Oh, man.
We're in
Italy
Europe.
would be-
We're in Europe.
Italy would be probably a close second or third.
Okay,
That's
Zach,
close.
that was good.
What number would he wear on the soccer field?
9.
Well, dang, that was quick.
I know it's 9. I have a feeling.
3.
And the answer is?
11. You should have picked your number.
What the coach? You were a 9.
I know,
All
but
right.
11 is what
You
I
guys
like.
are both
I don't know.
over. Okay, this is
Yeah.
the last question.
Okay,
all
Zach,
right,
Zach.
let's see who we got as a winner here. All right, we're going to mix up. We're going to go to Zach
Okay,
first.
thank you.
What sport would he play
Basketball.
if he's not basketball?
Basketball.
Basketball.
I said it first.
Yeah.
No,
I
would have.
I win.
Oh my god.
I win.
All right,
that
so
was
we end
good.
up in a tie. That's perfect for soccer.
Because you
End
used
up
to
in a
play
tie.
basketball. You were
Yes, I
telling
did.
me on my visit.
Yeah.
So let's ask that. As a basketball guy, I got to ask this question: how do you feel of the sport of soccer when you end up in a tie after playing 90 minutes long, going into overtime, and it's still tied?
Depends if we scored first or second. If we
Yeah.
tied it to end the
Yeah.
game, or if they tied it to end the game.
But no win or loss. You guys,
Yeah.
you're good with a tie.
Not always.
No.
Not always.
Not always. I mean, it's very draining, especially like when we're working super hard all game, and then we end with a tie. Like, I mean, it is what it is. It's not a loss, but we're definitely not the type of team to be content with that.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's continue this further. Would you rather end up in a tie or end the game in PKs?
That's a tough one.
I mean, for me, like, we have a very confident team this year. We have a lot of guys that are extremely quality. So, for me, I'd put my money on PKs, and I think we'd win every game that we tie.
Zach, what do you think?
I'd probably say PKs as well.
Coach?
I'd feel fine if we went to penalties. I wouldn't be nervous about
All
it.
right, so we got to work on changing
We'll see if
the
we can
rules.
change the rules
Change the
in the next
NCAA
couple
rules.
hours to see
Yeah.
what they can do.
Exactly. Okay, Rami, what stands out about Purdue Northwest to you?
I mean, coming here was like the civil engineering program. It's absolutely brilliant. Like, I really enjoy the classes here, and I find them very fascinating. So,
So you want to build bridges, buildings someday? What's your goal?
it's more like railways. Like,
Okay.
I went to Spain for like during October, like in 2022, for like a trial, and I really loved like how they had a high-speed rail throughout Spain, and it was like very efficient, very cost-effective, and I feel like United States needs like a proper public transport system, and I think hopefully like I'll be able to work on that in the future.
Wonderful. That's excellent. Zach, what stands out about Purdue Northwest to you?
For me, I think it might have to be just the small class sizes. I've never really been a big fan of the idea of having like hundreds of students in a lecture hall where you don't know the professor
Yeah.
doesn't even know your name. So I like knowing my professor, and I like knowing the students in the class.
That's great. That's awesome. Coach, we start the season with 2 straight home games. You got to be thrilled to get started today and then have Quincy coming in on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since we played a competitive match where it's not a scrimmage, so it's always exciting to get back to that, and hopefully we can start off on a good note.
Tough schedule. Then you go to Springfield away and
Yep.
Walsh here at home for Sports Fest.
Yeah, it should be a tough schedule, and that's something we always try and do intentionally. The scrimmages we had this year were all 3 really tough opponents, and we think the best way to see where we really are as a team is to try and play the best teams possible to really get battle tested for the conference and then postseason after that.
Okay, guys, Sports Fest coming up Saturday, September 13th. Zach, you've been a part of this for a couple of years. What's
Yep.
your thoughts on Sports Fest?
I think it's a great event to kind of bring not only the community but also all the students. A lot of the times, since a lot of students are kind of commuters, they don't always kind of get the chance to come out to the games because they're not from here or they don't live on campus. But I think Sports Fest is a good opportunity for everyone to kind of just come together.
Rami, do you remember Sports Fest? And that was probably one of your first games last year. Big black and
Yeah.
gold carnival, all kinds of action happening.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun. I think it was against UIS, if I remember correctly. Like, I had a good game, and yeah, I really, really enjoyed it and seeing all the people watching. So it's great.
So off air yesterday, Coach, we had a little prep conversation, and I told Rami all these soccer games are always super close. They go
They
right
are.
down to the
They
wire.
are.
And how did you respond to that?
I said, I mean, it's my job to put the ball in the back of the net this year. I think I'm going to be playing a very attacking role. And we have Ugo coming back. We have Mikey coming back. We have new guys like Timmy and Makai is coming. Like, I think going into every single game, we're not looking for a close game. We're looking to absolutely dominate in possession and goal
So
scoring.
I won't be losing any more hair this year. I'll be
sir.
fine.
Let's
No,
hope
sir. Let's hope not.
It'd be good for my stress level.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not having 1-goal games would be great.
Yeah.
So is there a game that you guys have marked on the schedule like, hey, we got to get this one? They're a big rival. Is there
Every game is like
Yeah,
that for us.
can I say the whole GLIAC
All right.
conference?
Yeah, every game is like that for us.
All right.
So,
Tell us about the GLIAC this year, Coach.
It's going to be the same as every year. Everyone's going to be good. Every team can beat every other team.
Every game's going to be close, right?
Every game will be close.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
I hope not. At least not for us. For everyone else, I hope they battle each other
Yes.
and beat each other up. But, yeah, you look at some other conferences and, maybe you can say, hey, there's some teams at the bottom where you could rest guys, take a game off, where in the GLIAC that doesn't exist, regardless of who you play. So, extremely challenging schedule, extremely challenging conference, but I feel like it really prepares you for the postseason when that comes as well. So,
What's the goal for this squad?
goal for the squad, we have a lot of them. Conference-wise, like we said, we won the conference tournament 2 years back. We want to win the conference regular season this year. So, double both of those, and then get to the NCAA tournament and go as far as possible. So,
How are the practices going? Are we ready to attack these goals and get them done?
I think we definitely are. Practices they're competitive, which is really good. A lot of guys who can play, a lot of guys who are just good people as well, good teammates, which is what we love to see.
Rami?
yeah, I mean, practices are intense. We're all going at it. Yeah, we're ready.
All right, well, you lace them up today, 4 o'clock, Dowling Park. I wish you the best. It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a thrilling year. Always a lot of fun to come out and see your teams compete, Coach.
thank you.
All right, that wraps up this edition of Purdue Northwest Athletics Today. Let's thank some corporate champions, Domino's for providing great pizza for Purdue Northwest, Byway Brewing Company, big shout out to Phil and his team, Purdue Federal Credit Union, just a fantastic corporate sponsor. We appreciate all their support. B-Dubs is back in the fold this year. Go get your wings over at B-Dubs. Zach Batista's high-fiving that.
yeah.
Play It Again Sports is our newest corporate champion. Big thanks to them for joining up. MJ Polish Deli, People's Bank, Laborers Local 41, again, the presenting sponsor for Sports Fest. Crazy Kaplan, Kyle Dempsey State Farm, right down the street here. Get your insurance from State Farm. House of Pizza, Danny Zunica, again, right down the street. Montasol, Signature Transportation, Courtyard Residence, and Fairfield Inns. Hampton Inn, Holiday Inn, and Home 2 Suites round out our hotel partners. Langle's Pizza, Corellis, South Shore CVA, a big shout out to Phil Talon. Lithographics, Hammond Machine Works, and Peter Knoll. Big B Coffee. Zach, I don't know if you know, but 10% off for all PNW students. Big B Coffee right down Indianapolis Boulevard. And it's great coffee, Rami. You got to go over and try some.
I will be
maybe
going
I will.
tomorrow.
All right. Just wear something Purdue Northwest or show them your ID and you're all set. Miller Pizza, Reith Riley. Wintrust, big thanks to Gil Rindberg, NIPSCO, Rick Kalinsky, thanks for your support. Pepsi, Strack Van Til, Bibby Bop. You like Bibby Bop, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Spark Marketing, Rush Physical Therapy, and Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana. Just a few of our great supporters. If you'd like to be a PNW corporate champion, call me, Rick Costello, at 219-989-2540. All right, Pride fans, we'll see you at the games today. Again, women's soccer, 1 o'clock, men's soccer, 4 o'clock at Dowling Park, and then Sports Fest on tap Saturday, September 13th over at Dowling Park. This wraps up this edition. Thanks, and as always, go Pride.